Hello, chat. Wow. Took no time at all to go live. No time at all. How long is this going to take to load? That's the question. There we are. Didn't take long at all to load. I almost said it didn't take load at all to long. And that is, honestly, probably a tongue twister. If you say it fast. How we doing today, Sean? Hope you're doing well. Basically, the reason why I'm streaming this game instead of any other game right now is because I was dumb 2 streams in a row. I'm gonna come to when I ended the F1 portion. I can't do the practice till I show you guys the secret meeting. I should have shown you the secret meeting yesterday. I'm an idiot. I am dumb. I'll be the first to tell you I'm an idiot. So I just decided, instead of just doing the same thing I did yesterday where I start off with just this and then switch games, I didn't like it. We're just going to do the practice sessions. And then next time we stream this, we'll do qualifying in the race. I think that's fair. But without further ado, who is it going to be? Aston Martin. Sean, you're going to be so fucking happy about this. God damn it. You're going to be so happy about this. But it's just such a downgrade team-wise. Oh, I have a higher rating than Lewis Hamilton? Crazy. I'm 90 rated. Hell yeah. Meanwhile, Stroll is 79 rated overall. That's crazy. That's bad. That's bad. I could help upgrade the team. The thing is if I continue talks, this means we can't get secret meetings with anyone else, right? So, like, I don't know. I was really hoping it'd be a Red Bull Ferrari. I was really, really hoping. But I feel like I'm not going to get many secret meetings as a Mercedes driver. And if I decline this, it means Aston Martin's not going to ask me again for the whole season, probably. Yeah, I could help upgrade, you know, but... I wish you could have multiple different secret meeting lines going at the same time. I feel like that's what this is lacking. And if you can, then I'm wrong. Then that's great, but I don't think it is. I could probably... To develop myself? No! We're already 90 overall! What do you mean? We're 90 rating! We're one of the best drivers on the grid. We're developed! At least in universe. My 3rd season. Got a constructors under my belt. Also, I really don't like how the UI looks like it moves when you change. Like it moves to the right, and then left, right, left, right, left, right, left. I can't stand that. That bothers the hell out of me. I just can't stop looking at it. But it bothers me so much. Like, come on. We couldn't do this? We couldn't nail that? We couldn't get it frame perfect? And you can't tell me it's just the border. Right? You can't tell me it's just the border. Because the continued talks to unlock more future meetings, that moves. So you can't tell me it's just the border making it look like it moves. Like, come on. That's not AAA game quality. That's not $70 worth quality. Literally, it's not. Like, that's appalling. As a video editor who has to pay attention to detail to stuff being frame perfect positioning wise, the fact that these guys get paid salaries to do this, I know they're being overworked, but damn. Damn. Bothers me. Bothers me a lot. I don't know what to do. I literally don't know what to do. I actually don't. I'm really conflicted because I genuinely want to get the secret meanings for something like if we do go to Red Bull for whatever reason, the secret meanings will help with that recognition. Or I guess technically we were going to want less recognition with Red Bull because it'd be easier to do less for that. So Max just makes the upgrades, right? I think that would be our best shot. So you know what? I am. And same with Ferrari. So I am going to continue to talk to the Aston. Because Aston, if we go with Alonso would likely be our teammate. Because this game goes based off rating, I believe. It's not going to prefer Stroll over Alonso. Unless Alonso retires or switches teams himself. So I think we do have a better shot. Because we outperform Alonso all the time. All the time. So I think it's safe to have either of these guys as teammates. If it's Stroll, I mean, hell. That'd be even easier. We're going to continue talks. Did I just say no?
Been scouring the socials and asking around, and I'm delighted to say that the team are none the wiser about us chatting with anyone else. And the meeting went well, too. I know. I'm amazing. You're welcome.
Okay, we're good there. How are we doing on accolades, by the way? Close to any of these? Top 5 qualifier? No. We're close on the points. We're close. 94 more championship points. We're going to get that this season for sure. By the way, we are winning rating-wise against Sergio Perez, but he does have a couple more points than me in the Drivers' Championship. He has 2 more. Speaking of points, we're going to look at the last race for those who did not see last stream, which was an EU4 stream. At the start, I did actually retire from the session of the save. Of course, we DNF'd. It was a Lewis Hamilton win with a Sergio Perez second and a George Russell third. Yeah, basically bad for our championship. Perez, though, you know, I have 2 DNFs already. Bahrain, I don't even remember at this point. It was so long ago. But we're still in this. It's so early. We're still in this. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. How are we looking here? 42%. Actually, where are we going this weekend? Japan. I don't think I need to replace any of these parts yet. I think after Japan, we're going to want to replace the internal combustion engine and maybe the gearbox. But we'll see. And again, do we have anything we can do? Oh, this will be done in 2 days, right? Yes. Hell yeah. We do have an upgrade going into this weekend.
Okay, mate, I'm pleased to say that our new parts have come through without any issue, so they'll be on the car, ready for the next race weekend.
We'll overtake 8 cars, probably. ERS, definitely. 400 gear shifts, definitely. I'll complete 3 practice programs, sure. Also, one thing, when we get to the car, I've been racing in the cockpit mode, in first person. So, we're going to be in that. Then you hit the back of him, damn steering, and then you went out of control, end of race. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. So we can blame Lewis. We'll say Lewis brake checked me. No, me and Lewis, I mean, if you go up the first 2 Australia races that we reset, Lewis and I are having a rough year already. I mean, damn, colliding. It's just the Mercedes way. Mercedes just always have to collide at some point, right? I don't know. Feels like it. Definitely feels like it. We're also looking at a wet one at the end. Oof. That's not going to be fun. It is looking like, though, there's going to be enough time in the... Oh, you can't even see it. Right. It is looking like there's enough time at the end of the race to actually switch to inters. So, I think that's a good thing. That'll really spice things up. And if we get that call, that could be a free win. Because it looks like it could also be late enough to where the AI won't want to pit. So that would be really nice if it's in that perfect window where we have enough laps to really make up for the pit stop over the rest of the AI, but they're too stupid to pit. Like, if we pit lap 20, I think, or lap 21, I think that would be perfect. Right? That's a massive failure for the team. You're right. You're right. Lewis is right now on his way to be fighting for his 9th Drivers' Championship, and we're fighting for another Constructors. But the goal, I think, for the team is for me to win the Drivers' Championship, so that's where we got to step it up. Sadly, we're going into Japan, where I don't historically do well.
Konnichiwa, and welcome to a track loved by the drivers and fans alike. A place where so many champions have been crowned.
I mean, as a fan, I like
it, not a driver. Started then here in Japan.
Let's be honest. Hey, look, it's Lewis, not me. He's like, so when I grab the steering wheel, it's like, I don't know what I'm doing, man. You know, my teammate crashes into me. Do I have Japan? I do, but I usually change it up.
We're going to be logging some extra data during this session. Nothing you need to worry about, but as we have some new parts on the car, we'll just confirm they're performing to spec.
Let's go actually a bit less on the rear so that we can, maybe, so we'll do a bit less, so the braking will rotate it a bit more. And this will just be so that long back straight, we have a huge advantage over everyone on the weekend. That would be a really nice thing to have happen. But I'm going to start with the race strategy on the hards. Absolutely. This is my normal. I normally do race strategy on the hards. Part of me wants to keep, just do this, because I have practiced this.
Okay, we need a few solid laps here to help us calculate a good race strategy.
And I've been doing it on strict rules, so this is going to be even easier. I gotta remember I'm on hards, though. I don't think people enjoy watching this, though. Too much. Some people do. Some people prefer it. I'm not exactly fully confident in Japan yet, though. Exactly. See? 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 Immediately just going to retry practice program, though. This is what I do. This is what I do to practice. Quite literally, just beat my head against the wall.
Okay, give us some good, consistent laps, please. We're looking for good data that we can work into a race strategy.
One thing that is different this time, though, for this season, for every race versus every other season, is I am manual gear shifting. That's the biggest difference. Hey, don't... Yikes is crazy. On cold hards, in overcast conditions, my first turn. Yikesing it. Yeah, no, can't. I'm so used to softs. That's the problem. Because I was doing time trial earlier, and you just have perfect tire conditions the whole time. So doing cold hards and overcast conditions, it's going to take.
Okay, we need a few solid laps here to help us calculate a good race strategy.
It's just how it is. Honestly, I'm just really happy I'm not spinning out right here when I put my foot on the gas. That's usually where I'm most likely to. If Toto really thought that I was guaranteed to spin, he would get rid of me. He wouldn't even wait till the mid-season. Man, this race strategy program is hard. I guess the first like 2/3 of this track it's hard, but once we get to the straight, it's gonna be fine. And also once I stop using cockpit view, which I think I will from now on, because I do need to practice this track in regular view. This feels weird. I don't know if I have enough straight to do this. Oh yeah, we do. plenty. Absolutely plenty. Yep, I broke weights early. Good to know. Are you kidding me, really? Do I have to perfect? I just have to complete 3 practice programs. That's fine. Oh, I'm on overtake. Fuck. I tried. Some people say you could just do that flat out, but I think that's with only medium battery. Genuinely, that's got to be it.
Okay, give us some good, consistent laps, please. We're looking for good data that we can work into a race strategy.
But I didn't spin. That's a plus. That's a big plus. See improvement. He says as he locks up his tires. And spins. That's what today's going to be, by the way. This is literally what it's like when I'm practicing all day.
Okay, we need a few solid laps here to help us calculate a good race strategy.
Especially in Japan, though. Like I said, it's my worst, one of my worst tracks. I think I'm literally worse here than I am in Monaco. So. Japan is just one of the hardest tracks for me. I think a lot of people just don't feel that way for them, but that's how I feel. I don't think I can make up a whole second. That bad of a chicane. Yep. Yep. This is why when we were debating...
Okay, give us some good, consistent laps, please. We're looking for good data that we can work into a race strategy.
This was high on my list. Like, I like Abu Dhabi way better than I like this track. And that's saying something. But again, it's all a skill issue. so I can't be that mad. Actually, not really, Sean. I would not have preferred managing cars, to be honest. At this point, I've played so much F1 Manager lately that I'm kind of burnt out, so it's tough. It's tough. Especially since we talk about F1 most other streams, or F1 Manager most other streams too. Oh, if I use DRS there, or ERS, fuck. Too hot. What a beautiful save of the car, I might say. Beautiful. Yeah, it's just, to me, managing is not nearly as fun as driving. Even on my least favorite tracks. Oh, I don't know why I'm going with this again. I just need to practice. See, I'm getting better. I just gotta practice. Definitely brake too early there. Just a little. I'm always gonna lose time to the AI on the hairpin there. It's just what's gonna happen every lap of the race. I gotta make up for it on the straight. By not doing that, gotta avoid the curb. Alright, I think it's about time now we retry it.
Okay, we need a few solid laps here to help us calculate a good race strategy.
Yeah, Mark, I get it. Hopefully I can actually put together a decent lap. Well, I actually have to put together at least 3, obviously. watch me do it. Just watch me do it. I'll do it. I promise I'll do it. I lied. I lied. Finally, a decent hairpin. I guarantee you we get 2 of those in the race. That's it. Toto's now looking back at the monitors being like, hey, hey. We're basically matching George Russell's time with his mediums on hard, so that's good. Also, a lot of what this practice is for the race strategy for me is gear shifting discovery. It was too good for too long. Too good for too long. That hairpin is so tricky though. It's so hard to describe how slippery it is. And then with the delta just climbing down if you don't do it fast enough. Drift. No. Okay. As soon as I went on the grass, I'm like, okay, we're fucked. Drift. But it's so hard when I'm trying to be as fast as possible. Of course, it's the whole point of racing, but it's just tough.
Okay, give us some good, consistent laps, please. We're looking for good data that we can work into a race strategy.
Only some are judging me. Alright, let's actually beat Oscar Russell's time on the mediums. Bad turn 1, okay. No, okay. We were really ahead there for that bad of a hairpin to still be almost green on the delta. Wow. I'm actually so surprised by that. I see I'm capable of managing the tire wear on the first lap. Maybe it's because of these turns, like in Sector 1. Because I'm taking them so aggressive. Saved it. At the cost of a few tenths, but saved it. In my head, these should be track limits, because I'm so used to strict again. Okay, the Delta's gotta be lying. It was not that bad. I did not lose like 3 whole tenths. Good recovery though in the second and third sectors. I know we're not in the third sector yet, but I'm just gonna call it now. There we go. Manage the tire wear. Love to see it. Another save. These curbs are so dangerous, man. Such a bad sector 1. God damn. Really bad first sector. Led to a bad start of sector 2. But salvageable. And with this, as long as we don't fuck up, we got purple, so. Hell yeah. Now, in order to, we need to complete this practice program though. We need to do all 5. And it's fine if we fail any of them, I think. Losing 3 tenths in the hairpin isn't the end of the world, but it really sucks. Accidentally braked a little late there. Saved it though. bad 5th lap. I can't even blame the tires. Hamilton in front of us. There he goes. Perfect. Now,
program complete and a
the
job
real
well
practice
done.
for
We got
today.
some
Oh, that was the
excellent
fastest
data with that
sector
run,
3
so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
The real practice for today is the pit lane. Gotta get that down too. Not keep up with Lewis. We're gonna have no batteries the whole time, obviously, but I was like, why aren't we catching up to Lewis? But nope, my brain's stupid. Now Toto, since you know we've reset time multiple times, he's like, man, he's doing a good job today. He's not exactly fast on the hards, but we're not expecting him to be. He's fast enough. Who knows? Sometimes offline, I've had some miracles at Japan where I do just really well randomly. But not at this difficulty. I've never raced Japan at 100 or above since we're at 101. Second orange tag. That's my brake marker. Hell yeah. Alright, there's a hill here. I always forget there's a hill there. I will say, it's nice being in one of the early slots for the pit lane, because you don't have to just sit through the in practice as you're coming in. You just basically go right into it. It's nice. It's nice. Also, let me just give my hands some air. Ugh. So how slow am I looking in Sector 1? That's the real question. Tire wear, not bad. That's good. That's good. Sector 1. Oh, I'm faster than Lewis on hards. That's good to see. Actually, not a slow Sector 1. It's Sector 2 that I'm shit at because of that hairpin. That makes sense. Ooh, Russell went faster in Sector 3 than me. Interesting. Huh. Meanwhile, Stroll is slow as fuck. See, this is why I'm scared of the Aston Martin. This is why I'm scared of it. I don't want to go from the best car to like the 5th best car. You know what I mean? I want to go to the best car to one of the top 3 best cars. I guess. I guess we'll do fuel management next. Well, yeah, fuel management is going to keep me on medium, so on medium energy, so we'll do that on mediums, and then for the fuel management, we'll do it on softs.
In this program, we want you to focus on your fuel saving technique. Lift and coast through corner entry to save as much as you can, whilst keeping under the minimum lap time.
Still. I'm just not consistent. Still ended up 6th in the championship, 1 in the team, up with the team construction. It's not like I did nothing, you know what I mean? It's not like I'm Lance Stroll or Perez. I'm like Logan Sargent's protege. Which might be worse, actually. Listen, I'm just from the United States. We crash a lot, right? It's not really much of an excuse as it is a joke, because it's a game, you know? Probably too much liftoff in Sector 1. Probably, yeah, definitely way too much. Okay, so that strat is awful for fuel saving, at least time-wise. Especially with the hairpin. Might as well actually come in from this one. I don't think I'm getting purple on this in Japan. I don't think I can fuel save enough and be fast enough from the Delta. I think I got pretty lucky to get the green. I just know it's going to be hard for me to get the racing line every single time.
Program complete. Program complete. These results will do, although you could definitely do better. Consider giving it another shot.
Also, one thing, the software on my wheel is breaking. So I had to reinstall it twice today because the pedals didn't work. And now it doesn't show any information on the screen anymore. So, I think every problem with this Thrustmaster, I gotta say, I don't think I'll ever recommend a Thrustmaster to anyone. I think they're super unreliable. At least the T248 I'll never recommend to anyone, other than like a starting wheel. But even that is just... get something else more reliable. That's my advice. That is my advice. Okay, so now Lewis is a little faster than me. Makes sense, makes sense, makes sense. Is that Sector 2? Alonso quickest, and Stroll. Maybe that Aston Martin is good. Maybe it's pretty dang good. Oh.
Because temperature's so important for your tyres, cool down laps are now vital after a push lap so that we don't light up the rubber too much, not to mention recharging the battery. This test is all about tyre management. Try to control the slip through each corner and take extra care putting the power down at the apex. Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
Alright, well done. Practice programs. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. See though, even on tire managing on softs, I'm much quicker than I was on hards, even mediums. You can see what I mean though, the softs and the hards, even the mediums here, the softs are, and also the sun came out, that probably helps so much with the grip. I don't really know with the video game how much it actually helps, but I'm sure it helps enough to where I can feel it. Take that later too. Yep. I think that's a perfect brake marker. Hell yeah. The hump though for the pit lane where it goes like, whoa, it's weird. Ugh. By power issues, do you mean like engine power, like engine component issues? Is that what you mean? Or do you mean I'm gonna have electrical issues in my house? Because that'd be freaky. Ah, no racing line. Bummer. Bummer, 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 bummer. Bummer. Then again, these guys are on mediums and we're slower, so that's actually not good at all. Oh, my steering wheel. I see. I see. I get it. I get it now. I understand. Yeah, no, if this wheel, like, breaks, I can't afford a new one. So, like, to F1 content at that point, right? I was worried about that earlier today when I just couldn't seem to figure out how to fix the pedals. It was really concerning. was really, really, really concerning. Wait, we've already been live for 50 minutes? Holy shit. We'll use the second pair of socks for this. I can't go back to controller. It's why we took over a 2-week break when this was... I didn't have replacement parts. I cannot use controller again on this game, ever. It would feel disgusting. And not in a good way. That's an immediate retry practice program. That curb catches you, man. Yeah, I definitely couldn't use a controller. That just even thinking about it makes me feel like, ugh. You know, just an immediate view. Also, Stroll looking fast. Well, he didn't set those hards, but I thought he did for a second. I was like, he's looking fast with those hards. I fall so far behind the delta there. 129.4 while fuel saving is crazy. For me. I was struggling while just pushing to get 130s. Without being able to use my battery. Which is just feels rough to have to get a 129.4 with no overtake. Absolutely should have been a lap validated. Oh! Were we about to? Oh, I saved it! Oh my god. Toto shit his pants. Toto and I both just shit our pants. I think at this point though, we're pretty much at the hour mark. I think we are. I don't think I'm getting that purple. Honestly. I don't think I can get that fuel management purple getting a 129.4. While fuel saving, for me, that just seems rough. We got the fastest third sector, though, so that's nice. That is nice. What isn't nice is just how much, like, Russell 4/10 in the first sector and 2/10 in the second. That's just rough. The fact that I could be 6/10 quicker and that would make me almost 3/10 ahead of Russell. It's a rough pill to swallow. But I am going to, we'll do the time remaining just to see, you know, the end. A 127 by Perez. McLaren, I think, is going to win the Constructors this year. They're looking way too quick. The thing is every car is basically equal now. So, in this. Well, actually, I don't remember exactly. But even Bottas is up there. Yeah, we'll see what Hat Racing does. got the Haas. We got the Audi. We got basically every team up here. Except Mercedes. And Williams. BMW Williams.
Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over. However, we'll be back shortly for more Formula One action.
Technically, we were in front of Lewis, even though it was on different tire compounds, but still, it's at least doing part of our job. Yeah, just one season was rough, man. Especially the first season. Like, we were expected to do that bad. Like, we should have been expected to do that bad. Actually, no one's cars are close. That's F1 Manager, of course. I knew that, but I thought this one was also close, but I was wrong. I was wrong. But everyone is starting to catch up. Kick really got hurt by those, or Audi really got hurt by those reg changes. So did Ferrari. Ferrari is actually a team I don't want to go to. I guess Aston Martin is a top 3 team. Like I said earlier in the stream, I wanted to go to a top 3 team like Red Bull or Ferrari. But guess what? Neither of those 2 teams are top 3 teams. So I guess it's either McLaren or Aston if I want to go. Well, to be fair, actually, Sean, if we think about it, Red Bull and Ferrari might take me because I'm not, you know, if I'm not developed enough, then maybe they will now because they're not great either. I mean, Red Bull's a lot better than Ferrari, but yeah, I think we've definitely reached a point at 101 difficulty where it is where I'm supposed to be. Not for every track. Some tracks I think it should be lower even. What my average difficulty is. But 101 seems to be like the thing is we're still not at the perfect balance, right? It basically on the tracks that I'm good at, we're too fast. On the tracks that I'm not good at, we're too slow. So, you know, I feel like the answer is just kind of like moving the difficulty 5 points in either direction for these races. But I also don't like the idea of that. You know what I mean? Because it just doesn't feel genuine. It feels like I'm admitting I can't get over that skill issue. And I think with time, I'll just get over it with all these tracks. So I think I just have to tough it out and eventually get to 110 on everything. I hope, you know, I hope I get to that skill level one day. But right now, it seems like 101 is my cap for tracks like Japan. And I feel like Monaco is going to be also a nightmare unless we get first in qualifying, which we could. We might. One lap around, if I really hook it up at Monaco, I'm quick. So it's a possibility. It's definitely a possibility. Listen, tomorrow I don't know what we're streaming. It's probably either Star Wars or F1 Manager. One of the two. We'll see. And then I also need to stream Football Manager soon and Backyard Baseball. I have a lot of games. So it's a lot. It's a lot of games. Season 4, Season 5. They could have been a champion contender Season 4, Season 5 if they just let me do my thing. They could have been. And I think they know that now. I think the board knows that now. I think that's why after the first couple seasons they were like, I think they would be willing to take me back. So, I am also one of the best team principals rating-wise in that save. I think if you go like that, the little number out of 1,000, I think I'm up there. So, no, I saw the impatient message. You didn't need to retype it. You didn't need to. But I am going to call it a night. What sucks is my psychiatrist is holding my meds hostage, so I don't have meds tonight, so I'm not going to be able to sleep, and I'm going to be super sick tomorrow because of it. You know? I have a good resume, you're right. It's not a perfect resume, but it's a good resume. It's you join a team and it instantly gets good resume. It might not stay good, but now I'm keeping McLaren good for multiple years, so that resume is getting even better. So, that's the thing. At Haas, I just couldn't keep it, right? At Haas. And I left, and Haas was just a mess, right? So there was that. Yeah, no. Listen, I'm gonna call it a night, and you don't need to listen to anything. It's fine. I'm so fucking tired. I need to take melatonin though, because I can't sleep without my meds. So melatonin's the next best thing that I got. I am really tired though, so hopefully I'll be able to fall asleep. But tomorrow I'm gonna feel really sick, so I might not stream. I'll probably feel better by the end of the night, but I don't know. I might have zero energy. When I don't take my meds, this is gonna be TMI, but my bowels get fucked up when I don't have my meds. And then like my gut is in intense pain, my stomach's in intense pain, my head hurts all day. Because you know, yeah. Anyway, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough when I wake up at least. Yeah, we did get one Constructors Championship at Haas. I just left them on meds. That's the only thing. But listen, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night and or day, whatever time zone it is for you. I hope you are gonna do great, and I'll probably see you tomorrow or the next day, whatever it is. Bye bye.